All right, what's up everyone? Welcome to the channel. So today I want to go over a video and I want you guys to keep in the back of your mind, who do you think is wrong in this situation? It could be both, it could be neither, whatever, but of course there's somebody that's wrong, but I'll give you my opinion as we go through the video. I think this is I think it's extreme for what happened, but let's get into it.
After a customer at this barista's drive-thru window complained about the cost of his coffee and threw it at her, she came right back at him with a hammer. Les Trent tells you what happened.
Things are about to get ugly at this drive-thru coffee stand. A customer has gotten out of his car, apparently because he's upset about being charged $20 for a coffee and a water. He wants $5 off, but the barista says no dice.
You don't need, I'm going to throw this on you. You want me to throw this on you?
Okay.
All right, so she's already, I'm pretty sure he had a lot of stuff to say, but she doesn't seem like she's afraid of this situation. If anything, she's pretty right on point of being competitive. She seems really confident and really, meeting the same anger back at the customer. So let's continue.
Not exactly service with a smile. She hands him back his drinks and things really escalate. Here it is again. First the customer throws the water, then the coffee. But the barista isn't taking it lying.
So he just threw the water at the window, okay? So he didn't throw it at the person, he threw it at the window. Doesn't make it right, but that's what he did. So he knew he was not going to get her wet. What he did, of course, he did make a mess. He wanted to make a mess, like coffee all over in front of the little drive-thru. So it's definitely, he's in the wrong right now.
Down.
But
Yep, she smashes his windshield with a hammer. The video is dividing social media with comments.
okay, so the question is, do you think that's the right response? That's really what I want to hear below. And if you're gonna hear some of the responses that people have given in social media. So let's listen to these right here.
It's like, if you throw a drink at someone, be prepared for them to respond.
And remember, he threw it at the window, not at her. I know it looks like he threw it at her, but he threw it at the window, which again is not right either way, but it's definitely a difference between throwing it at somebody and throwing it at the window.
And not a good look.
I was trying to de-escalate as much as I felt.
Was he really though? Was he really trying to de-escalate the situation? Really? Really? Okay, so just a little backstory of this coffee shop. This is a Bikini coffee shop. So the ladies are dressed a little bit scandalous in bikinis. And what I'm thinking right now, this coffee must be really good because I'm not really, whatever. I'm gonna keep my mouth quiet. I don't see necessarily people, whatever.
Was appropriate for the situation.
I spoke to the barista, 23-year-old Emma Lee. She owns the Taste of Heaven Bikini coffee stand in Seattle. Typically, to draw customers, she wears a bikini.
I have a hammer under the counter.
Why? Why do you do that?
For self-defense. In this particular business where women are alone, they are extra vulnerable. You need it.
So just to be clear, I'm not condoning either of these actions. I don't think one is, well, I do think one is worse than the other. That's kind of where I'm getting at. But I want to hear people's opinion. It looks like she got a lot of support. The internet is split, social media is split, and I guess it's probably, the ladies taking the ladies' side and the man taking the man's side. And I'm not taking any one side. I think they're both wrong. I just think one is more wrong than the other. That's my opinion. It's like bringing a gun to a knife fight. The person literally threw beverages at your window, which again is wrong. I don't want people to think that he's wrong. He's 100% wrong. But she should have just called the police. If she wants to now press charges for assault. And the only person that actually did like physical harm to property was her. Well, her response is going to be like, well, he threw drinks at me, which he really didn't. He threw it at a closed window, which again is not right, but it's different between throwing the drinks at a person and a closed window. It's gonna, it sucks, but definitely it would suck a lot more, and I would understand it. I literally would understand if those beverages got on her and he threw it directly at her, because that is like, you know, that feels is, yeah. I would have some more. I would probably be in her side, because this is like one of those things I might throw something. Yeah, maybe the hammer is a little bit, you know, over extreme still, but it still makes more. It would make more sense. Just say that. And this is a little bit more information. So this is her Yelp page right here. A Taste of Heaven Espresso, and it only got 10 reviews, but it has a 2.2. So basically, these reviews all came within the same time frame of this incident, and it looks like she got, you know, like Yelp bombed in a sense, but not really that bad. 10 reviews, because apparently Yelp stops if it sees like a big surge. So apparently, she might not even have made this site, like this Yelp page. It might have been made by someone else, and she is getting these reviews because people made the site so they can probably leave these negative reviews. And as you can see, this is what Yelp does now. It says unusual activity alert. The business recently received increased public attention, which is often means people come to the page to post their views on the news, which apparently Yelp, I did not know they did that, but apparently they do. There's only like 10 reviews. So yeah, she got one yesterday. Someone is like, hell yeah, do it again. Great place, great coffee. People there are great too. And I just love the vibes. All right. And again, this guy does not live in Seattle, so I don't even know if he's ever really been there. This person is from Baltimore, Maryland. Again, they could be from other places. They could have been visiting. The odds of that are a little odd. Let's just say that, you know, everybody seems to be not from that area. So let's see, the 5 other reviews. 5 reviews for Taste of Heaven that are not currently recommended. Oh my God, the Taste Coffee is at reasonable prices. So it looks like all of these other reviews are, I guess, fake. So the people are, what's the word? Well, you know, like basically, Yelp is not, what's the word, accepting these, because they sound like it's all 5-star reviews. You are a badass and whatever. You know, it is what it is. Yelp is a little funny anyway. In the New York Post, they posted something, and again, I shouldn't really be saying nothing, but it's not. I don't know. The coffee must be really good. That's what I'm saying. I would not. You know, this is a gimmick. Just to be fair, this is a gimmick. We all know this is a gimmick to have a coffee shop of people being. Because what does coffee and people wearing bikinis have to go? Nothing. So, you know, yeah, she's charging a lot of money for her gimmick. And I guess the person didn't feel her gimmick was good enough for him to be charged this amount of money. And apparently the prices are posted. So that's another question mark that I have. And I saw the menu, and it seems like some of the stuff is posted and some of the stuff is not. Maybe some misunderstanding. I feel both of them are wrong. Look, it is what it is. Leave your comments below. Subscribe if you haven't. I honestly think this whole situation is a little crazy. Like this person waving the Thor's hammer on this person's car, and then thinking that now they want to press assault on the person that they assaulted. Even though, yes, the person technically you can say is assault, but you know, come on. Try to measure both things, and it's like, whatever, man. Peace. Be safe, everyone.